We spoke mostly about the bilateral relationship between Bolivia and the United States. Some congressmen have the right to protest the declaration of persona non grata given to the ambassador, as well as the discontinuation of the DEA. But when I explained in detail why, they understood perfectly. The meeting with United States congressmen, as well as high-ranking officials on the Organization of American States, represents a step toward a possible reconciliation between the two nations after relations deteriorated in recent months. Morales' government halted Drug Enforcement Administration activities and accused the DEA of political aggression in Bolivia, which is a major source of coca plants. Morales reiterated that the DEA would not return to his country. He was, however, open to any unconditional cooperation from the United States. Any unconditional cooperation is welcome, but there cannot be cooperation with conditions, such as, for example, the privatization of our public companies, or the auction of our natural resources. There cannot be help such as, for example, the fight against terrorism, which is ultimately a fight against social movements that are the most peaceful and the most democratic. Morales also talked about his expectations of U.S. President-elect Barack Obama. I know that Bolivia needs the United States more than the United States needs Bolivia. We recognize it is very powerful, but the fact that it is powerful does not mean there can be political interference, conspiracy, humiliation toward the government and the people of Bolivia. I feel that in those matters, the diplomatic, commercial, and investment relationship can be improved. We do want cooperation, but it must be transparent. Evo Morales from the Aymara tribe is the first indigenous president of Bolivia. Morales referred to Obama as a brother who, like himself, comes from the most discriminated sector. He compared Obama's election victory to his own in 2006. I watched on television men and women crying. It reminded me of my victory in Bolivia. When we won, many people cried. It is very emotional to see the people expressing feelings toward change, toward a man, toward its president-elect. It is historic. This was Morales' first trip to the United States since the historic results of the November 4th U.S. presidential election. TITV Weekly.